Well, now it's time to say hi and welcome to Dorothy Slevin. And Dorothy, I think this is your second time back here in a couple of months, right?
Yeah, second time back, yeah.
Yeah, so you're a glutton for punishment, that's
Definitely.
for sure. Now, last time you were on with Michelle Walden on Eat My Lunch, yeah? Now, you've got your own website, which is, come on, tell me what it is.
It's www.myweekinsoul. It's an autobiography in poetry, and it's about my life story.
So this really provides a window into your life and explains the origin of all the music and poetry that you've done. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, I think it's also fair to explain to everybody at this point that whilst your very early years, up until the time that you were nearly 6 years old, were full of normal love enjoyed by the vast majority of children, albeit at that time you were unaware that you were being cared for by your grandparents, that and not your real parents, it was all set to change, and that change that came along really took you away from all that warmth and love into a living nightmare of almost imaginable abuse. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Do you want to say anything
correct,
about that?
I thought my grandparents were my parents. And they were beautiful people, since passed away now. And they brought me over to England when I was 6 for a holiday. And then my parents wouldn't let them take me back to Dublin, and then that's when the abuse started, when they left, and I was left with my parents.
I mean, I suppose, I don't know how difficult it would be in those days to get you back out of England into Ireland. I don't know what they could have done.
They did try a lot of things, but my nan was very ill and she had heart problems, and there wasn't a lot they could do. They did try very, very hard, but my parents wouldn't let them. No matter how hard they tried, they came to see me, they sent them away. They wouldn't let them see me or take me back.
Now, the impression that I obtained from reading your poems and listening to your songs, it was like seeing you being taken from that warmth and sunlight and almost entering a long, dark tunnel from which you're now only just re-emerging back into the sunlight. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, that is a very fair assessment, yeah.
Okay, now, and what's enabled you effectively to make that change and bring yourself back?
Well, through the years, I've lived a life I didn't really want to live. I've lived what other people wanted me to do. I did what they wanted to do. I found myself in abusive relationships, and one day I just thought, my life's not going in the right direction, I need to change things. So I used to always write my feelings down in poetry, put my work out there. Actually bought a Dr. Phil book, if I'm allowed to say that, a self-help book.
Oh, yeah.
And that helped me a lot, and I turned my life around.
And this poetry, when did you start converting that into songs? How did you come to do that?
I've wrote poetry for many years from a very, very young age. And somebody about a year ago looked at my work because I asked them if it was any good. And they said to me, Dorothy, this is actually songs. And I said, you think so? They said, yeah, you could turn them into songs. And because I could sing, I looked through them, reread them, and started putting little tunes to them. And that's how they developed into songs.
And the songs that you've done, this is where you tend to use the name Steph.
Yeah,
right?
I like the name Stephanie. I don't really like the name Dorothy, so...
Right, so you... Because Dorothy is the name that was given to you by your grandparents, which is why you kept it, is it?
Yeah, I kept it because my grandparents called me that. My website is about my childhood abuse, so I have to keep that name. I want it to be so truthful. But as I got older, I adapted the name Stephanie because I like that name.
All right.
So,
well, let's listen to one of your songs. Which one have you chosen?
It's called The Cemetery.
Right, and what's the story behind this?
It's dedicated to my grandmother and how I feel about her.
All right, well, let's give it a listen right now.
Okay, thank you. No weathers I'll visit here. It's a place I need to be. I've seen orange sunsets, rain and snow in front of me, flame beneath the dampened earth. Someone I take 'em back above. No longer will I hear words so very softly spoken, words to heal my wounded heart that by cruelty had been broken. And as I slowly walk away, this love I can't give to another, I turn and whisper words to her. I'll see you soon, grandmother. And I do always think of her, forever in my mind. Always I think of her. Never once was she unkind. In all weathers I visit here, for it's a place I need to be. I've seen orange sunset, rain and snow in front of me. Laying beneath the dampened earth is someone I do love. She was an angel sent from heaven to me, later take 'em back above. Always I think of her, forever in my mind. Always I think of her. Never once was she unkind. In all weathers I visit here.
Well, that was beautiful.
Thank you very
Beautiful.
much.
It's, you can feel all of the emotion in that, can't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put my heart into that song.
Yeah, well, I can understand that. Now, I also, reading through all that's on your website, I get the impression that at one stage you almost went through a period of almost self-destruction. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But you've managed to pull yourself out of that. You respect yourself. You have a loving daughter. In fact, you have 6 children, you said?
6 children, 2 sons and 4 daughters.
Which is incredible. I think that's marvellous.
Thank you.
And you must be all the stronger for what you've achieved and how you've done that.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I do get my dark days, but yeah, much stronger.
Well, I imagine that you would do, because I think it's almost unimaginable for most of us who've been fortunate enough to have been brought out without the suffering and abuse and mistreatment that you had. But unfortunately, we know that there are plenty of others who have gone through this and still doing
Exactly.
so right now. And perhaps I get the impression that a lot of the poems, etc., you're setting out almost to help them. Is that right?
Yeah, I am. My songs are helping people and my poetry is helping people, so it makes it feel like it's all been worth it.
And what are your future plans? 'Cause I think you've got a number of new songs and poems that you're putting together. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to do a new website and I'm starting to get some work now as a singer-songwriter.
Right.
Things are starting to look up, and I'm going to put finances into helping other people in similar situations as myself, and that are still going through stuff right now, you know. So.
And how are you hoping to do? Okay, you're presumably you need backing for this, do you not? Somehow.
Yeah, I do. But I think my songs are starting to speak for themselves, and people are coming forward now and offering to help me. So it seems to be coming together.
And where can people come and hear your songs?
They can go on YouTube and
Right.
look under Stephanie Slevin,
Right.
spelled Slevin, and my website is in Dorothy Slevin.
Well, is that separate from the other website, the My Week in Song?
No, that's under Dorothy.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much indeed for that. Thanks ever so much for coming in and talking to us
You're
again
welcome.
today. I'd like to wish you all the powers to your endeavours in the future, and perhaps you could also just say, explain a little bit how you go about this. I forgot to ask you this. I should have done. How you put the music to the poems, because you put the poems together first, yeah?
I put the poems together first. Sometimes I have little tunes, but I have a friend who's a guitarist called Dave. You do one little tune to him and he comes up with a whole tune.
Right.
And then he helps me put the songs together and arranges them for me. So we work very well together.
Well, before you go, perhaps we could listen to another song. So which song have you chosen this time?
It's Close to Death.
Right, okay. Well, let's play that now.
Thank you.
I did not see a shining light, I only saw the dark. Is it because that I am cursed and the devil's left his mark? Or is it I'm given a second chance to turn my life around, to reach the light that's there for me and rise up from the ground?